How's it hanging, Phil?
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye. Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys.
I'm not hearing any audio at the moment.
No.
It might be on my end. I'm going to close out and then log back in and see if that fixes it. My apologies.
No, you're good. People in the chat, can you hear me? Now I need to know if I'm being heard. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right, you guys can hear me. Okay. Let's see here.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I don't know why.
Right, cool.
All of a sudden, but Jesus Christ, technology sometimes doesn't work the way we want it to, or just decides to stop working when it's working just fine.
Right. Dude, it gets really, really old really fast. So,
yeah.
Hi,
everyone.
You know my man, J-Dev. J-Dev is here. For the people that don't know you, J-Dev, can you tell people a little bit about your channel?
Well, as Cody Leach likes to refer to me as the Dexter fanatic, but there's not Dexter all year round. I hope someday that's the case, but let's be realistic here. I do UFC live fight reactions. Well, I record my reaction live and then upload them. If you're a UFC fan, might want to check that out. I also cover The Walking Dead, even though there's so many goddamn spin-off shows. It's kind of what started my channel. So keep that in mind if you like Walking Dead, Dexter, and UFC fight reactions. I know Troy likes my fight reactions. And I want to give a special shout out in this chat to Ryan. I love everybody else in the chat. Don't get me wrong, but the last stream that I missed because I decided to go to a movie, not realizing the date, he said, "Hey, is J-Dev all right?" I appreciate that. I know everybody else thought that, but didn't write that. So I did watch the stream. So Ryan, I appreciate the kind words of just making sure that I was okay in my well-being. So yeah. I'm not one to miss a stream, but yeah, life happens.
Dude, like I said during the stream, life happens, man.
Yeah.
And if that's the worst thing that happens, you know, like that's the type of stuff that if people get mad about that type of stuff, that's more of a them issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're all big boys and girls here. We can deal with, you know, that stuff happening. It happens more often than not, man.
Too much.
And yeah, Ryan's already got J-Dev's link down there, guys. So make sure you are subscribing there. Ryan always doing the Lord's work. What's up, Ashton? What's
and
up,
I've
Sean?
lost
What's
your
up,
audio
Dice?
again, Ken. I don't know why this keeps happening.
What the hell?
I'm going to try something else. Give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Man, I marked out, Ashton, when Joe Hendry came out. I was watching it, and I was just like, no fucking way, dude. Like, this, I mean, I knew that Orton was going to make quick work of him. I figured that was going to be, you know, nothing that wouldn't last very long, but it was still just like a total shock to me when it actually happened. And then seeing Orton come out on Monday, you know, that was pretty dope too. So while we're waiting for J-Dev, guys, I put the link at the top of the chat. So all you gotta do is click that link. It'll take you right to the movie. You can watch it for free here on YouTube. What's up, Marvel? So you guys can go and you can watch it right along with us. Going again, or?
It's working. I don't know why it's all of a sudden stopping and starting. If this is an issue through the whole stream, I apologize. I never have this happen. Maybe one time, and then it works fine. So,
Right.
fingers crossed it doesn't happen again. But now it's happened twice. So I guess I'll just close out and reopen every time it happens. Hopefully,
Right. Well, as long as you're watching the movie, we should be okay. And like I said, guys, right here, click the top of the chat. It'll take you. You can watch the movie free on YouTube if you don't own it. Now, one thing I do want to say. This is personally my favorite Stephen King adaptation. Whenever we do a list of movies that should be remade, or when somebody asks you, is there a horror movie you'd love to see remade? This is always number one. I think that you do this movie with this is a made-for-TV film, just like the 1990 It. This is 1991. It came out the year after. So I think that with the love and care, I think that this could be one of the most dynamite movies of all time. Like I said, it's already my favorite Stephen King adaptation. There's so much about this movie that I absolutely adore. So, and J-Dev, you have never seen that, right?
Not only have I never seen it that I know of, I've never watched a trailer of it. All I know is IMDb's like People from Hell coming back, and that's very limited knowledge on it. It's possible that I saw it when I was young, although it doesn't ring a bell. I know the name rings a bell, but I don't remember based on the title, but maybe I saw it when I was a kid, but I was old enough to remember that stuff. So,
right. I'm excited to see what you think of it, man. Like I said, this is my favorite Stephen King adaptation. I love this movie. I think it's there's just something about it to me that's so special. Yeah, I'm super, super excited to watch this. Gotta move you a little closer here. That way I'm not jumping all around. But are you watching it on YouTube, or do you have a physical copy?
I'm watching it on YouTube. I looked at Prime, but there's like 20 minutes of commercials before it starts. So since I have YouTube Premium, that's the way to go. Don't want commercials at all, or ads commercials.
Right. And I think the one that I put up in the chat, I don't think that has any ads on it anyway. I think this is an ad-free.
Don't hear you again, Ken. Let me log out and log back.
Okay. Yeah, and Dice, I know that you've covered it. I'm really happy that you're here to watch it too. That makes me really happy because you know what this movie means to me. So to be able to have you here while we're watching, can't blame Ken's best friend, the squirrel. What's up, Stacy? What's up, Marvel? I know. It's weird. A lot of people tell me that. They're like, man, I don't get it. I don't know. It's a movie that I've always loved. So, all right. So once J-Dev gets back in, we are going to start the film, guys. And I'm very, very excited. I'm glad you like Sinners, Anthony. I thought that was a lot of fun too. Haven't got to cover it yet, but I'm still recovering from season 2 or episode 2 of The Last of Us. If you know, you know. Like, holy shit. You guys. That was a ride, man. That was a ride. How we doing?
I'm not hearing auto through my headset. I'm hearing it through my speakers, which is not what I want. So I think my headset or my headphones are broken, possibly. So Ken,
dude, I'm sorry.
I'm going to restart my computer. Shouldn't take long. And hopefully that solves the problem. The updates I did weren't on my desktop. It was my laptop. And that seems to be working just fine.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Sounds good. So while we're waiting for J-Dub to come back, tomorrow we are going to have our top 10 characters that deserved their fate. I've never played it, Sean, and don't say it because, I don't want people that haven't seen it to get spoiled. I think that people need to go into that one blind. I didn't know anything about season 2, and that part fucking rocked me, man. I was like, there's no way this just happened. Hell yeah, Eric. Robert Russell's great. A lot of great actors in this movie. But yeah, man, that rocked me. So Wednesday, so tomorrow, our top 10 characters that deserved their fate will be out. And then Friday, I'm trying to pull this up real quick. Our review on the Kilgrim. So I checked that out. That'll be out on Friday. And then this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Ashley and I will be filming our new movie that we're a part of called Desperate Measures down in Ohio. Very excited about that. Friday night, we're going with a lot of the cast and crew, and we're going to sorry, to see Until Dawn. So we'll have our Until Dawn review up Friday night late. Hey, what's up, Tony? Thank you, Stacy. I hope you guys really dig it. But do I want a Tin Man franchise? I would love it. I'd rock a Tin Man franchise all day. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go. We will have a review of Until Dawn. It'll be late Friday night. We're gonna be extremely quiet Saturday, Sunday because we'll be filming the movie. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend. And then May, with the release of Final Destination, we are gonna have Final Destination. We're going to do a top 10 Final Destination kills. We're going to do a franchise ranking, a tier ranking, obviously a review of 6. And then after the release of 6, we're going to do our top. We're going to rank the opening premonitions after the release of 6. So Final Destination will be coming in May. All right. Can you hear me?
For now.
Right.
For now.
All right, guys. Well, just so we could all be on the same page, we are going to start the movie now. So everybody click the link. And like I said, if you need a timestamp throughout, just ask. So we are going to start the movie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I got the MGM lion roaring.
I don't have a
Filmed by Tom McLaughlin. Name sounds familiar.
I've got Ann William Sanderson.
I got Stephen King's Sometimes They Come Back on the screen right now. Brooke Adams. Robert Russler. And Chris Demetral, we've had him on the channel. I got to interview him, which was super cool. It was really awesome to be able to have him on. Bentley Mitchum, we had him on the channel as well. Cool. I lost J-Dub. I'm glad you like it, Cal. I love this movie, man. I'm so excited to actually watch it with you guys.
The mind holds on to painful memories for a reason, trying to keep us from making the same mistakes over and over. Some say if you go back to where a painful memory started, look at the place, walk through it, you can get free and forget. Maybe I thought that was him. I'll tell you though, it would have been all right with me if I never saw this town again.
I'd have to go with Jaws. I'd have to go with Jaws on that one.
I'm single. You're not true.
Even back then, I love a good aerial shot. Yeah, J-Dub glitched again. He'll be back, I hope. that still haunts my nightmares. That train. I agree, Princey. That was awesome. Ew, Chicago Cubs. We are at 4 minutes. 4:01, 4:02, 4:03. I love it. I love Heyman with Rollins and Braun Breaker. I love that team up. I will tell you guys, this is so much different in the short story. Like, there's so many differences about this. We'll talk about it after it's over for those that haven't seen it, but of course, Dice. There he is. He's back.
Sorry, I think Skynet's taken over my computer. Like, then my camera stopped.
Thank you, Charles.
Everything's just going wrong. So last thing I heard before my screen froze is I'm right now 5 minutes and 5 minutes and 40.
I'm at 5:27, 28, 29, 30.
Come on.
Yeah, I believe they were.
Tell me when you're at 5:43.
Yes. Yes, I have. I'm at 5:51, 52, 53, 54.
I hate touchpads. All right. I'm going to pause it at 6 minutes and 16 seconds. Just let me know when you get to that part.
All right. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, no shit. So amazing. Yeah, good for Triple H, man. No, ratting on him. I believe so too, Prince. I don't know if I've ever actually heard King talk about this. I would love to hear him. Yeah, no, Dice. That's so fucking rad. I'm so happy for you, dude. That's so cool. Maybe the boards. There's Chris. That dude's the man. That's going to be tricky. Who dethroned Cena? It's going to be tricky. I mean, let's be real. It's probably going to end up being Cody, but run, Jimmy, run, man. This shit gets so fucked as the movie goes. Hell yeah. You got to keep me updated, Dice. It's definitely going to be a squash match. Good see. Yes, please. Even that, like the sound of like a crying kid, like this, all the flashback of the run. Oh man. Can you hear me?
Yes. I don't know if this is going to work, but I tried something new, so fingers crossed, and I apologize for this.
Dude, like I said, technical stuff happens, bro.
All right. So
I'm at, just to make sure we're still at the same timestamp, I'm at 12:07, 08, 09, 12:10.
okay, I'm going to pause it at 12:20,
Okay.
maybe. Let me know you're at 12:21.
12:21. I agree with you, Justin.
You're still there?
So,
Oh, I
yeah,
lost audio
I'm
again. Oh, my God.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, no shit. You might need all this agent salt. Yeah, the high schoolers look old as shit. What's up, Jerry? Right there. That's such an easy transition, but it's so well done for a made-for-TV movie. Has nothing to do with this film, Justin. Nothing at all. It's not a bad movie. It's just the same premise with completely different people. There's actually a third film sometimes they come back for more. Don't even got to watch that one. Thoughts on Travis Scott? I mean, from what I've heard, the kid's a good rapper. I've never listened to his music. I've heard that Fiend song, obviously. But I think that I don't like when professional wrestlers go up against people like that. We saw what happened with him actually punching Cody Rhodes. They don't have the training or the ability to, do what they're supposed to do in the ring. God, Dylan, I'm not at all. Wait, like this shit right here scares me. It always has. Like when they're watching something happen and they can't stop it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it. And you're right, Ashton, completely pointless. Close capture says applause. That's not applause. This right here. Wait. Like, it's so fucking scary. Watching something that you can't stop from happening. It's funny because Bentley, that for sure, Dylan. Bentley, right there. The guy with the hair that comes down. The nicest fucking guy. Him and Chris both. They're amazing. Nope. As a kid, Vinny always scared me the most. The blonde. He was the one that scared me the most. Agree, Sean. We used to do that all the time when I was young. No one hits me. Can you hear me?
I can, and I think we might be good now. That's strange to stay, but I completely unplugged my my speakers, and just put my audio to the computer. I think we'll be good. Fingers crossed.
Okay. What's your
part are you at?
timestamp?
Well, I'm probably way behind because I paused it. Tell me where you are at.
1850, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 19 minutes.
Okay. I'm slightly behind you at the moment.
All right, let me know when you're ready because I'm going to fill you in on what happened while you were gone.
Yeah, just catch me up on what I've missed thus far because
4 bullies trapped him and his brother in a train tunnel when they were younger, and they killed his brother. And when they tried to get away, one of the bullies got away. The other 3 died because they got hit by a train.
Okay. Tell me where you're at right now.
I am at 1938, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Just got up here from Milford, Justin. I agree, Bobby. This is my favorite Stephen King adaptation.
Okay. Hey, it's worked for more than a couple of minutes. Yay.
Yeah, I like that.
Sorry, I would be frustrated, and you're holding good resolve right now because I would be fuming right now, but it's not my fault. It's exactly. I don't know it's my speakers apparently is the problem.
Yeah.
And then I tried changing my headset to my phone headset, and that said it gave a weird message not recognized. And then it kept popping up the message. So I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. Restart time. And yeah, but it's working now. Thank God. Just getting fuming over that.
Hey, my brother's here. What's up, Calvin? Glad to see you're back. I did not read the original I Know What You Did Last Summer novel. And no, this is I own this book that the Sometimes They Come Back short story is in. And it's very different. And at the end, I'll tell you some of the differences. I don't want to tell you while we're watching because it'll spoil some things, but a lot of big differences in the short story.
And I'll eventually watch this again to get all the stuff I missed.
Right.
So
yeah, because what you missed, like I said, they what's up, Ryan? The bullies,
just to see it.
The teacher right here, when he was a kid, the bullies killed his brother, and they were going to kill him.
Okay. It's crazy that I've never even watched a trailer to this before.
I know.
I did that purposely not to watch it. I don't want to know anything about it, just to go in completely blind for the most part.
Sure. Oh, I will. I will, Bobby. Kid threatening to kill his teacher because he gave him an F.
I think one of the issues is I got a new monitor today, and that monitor actually plays audio, which usually my monitors don't, and maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But unplugging the speakers has made everything work, so that's good.
Right.
And for everybody wondering, my favorite Tim Matheson movie is Van Wilder.
Ooh, nice.
For now, maybe this will be. You never know. I love Van Wilder.
Oh, this definitely is.
Not that he's a big part of Van Wilder, but he's in it. So,
all right.
I liked Ryan Reynolds before he was Deadpool.
I want that van. Come here, buddy. That's a tough car, too, right there.
Yeah.
The fire coming out. I mean, to be fair, you are like riding your bike in the middle of the road.
Very true.
You just transferred up from Milford, Eric. Yeah, no shit, Bobby. This part always scared me too when I was a kid. I don't know why. Just his face. There was something about that scared me so bad as a kid. Transferred up from Milford, baby. Timestamp. We are at 26:41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 26:50. Yeah, no shit, Bobby. Yes, I've been watching. I'm mortified after that last episode, Ryan. We're not going to talk about it just because of the spoilers. People that don't know, but if you know, you know.
I watched it. I know.
Yeah.
When I look at him, he reminds me of Negan.
I can see that.
Yeah. Like the comic book version of Negan.
Even the laugh, man. He was also in Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Robert Russler.
It's my favorite one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Upon my attempt to rewatch those a few years ago, got through the first three, and I thought the second one was better, which surprised the crap out of me because usually people have mixed feelings about the second one. Everybody likes the first one or third one, but I did a lot of napping during those. Sorry, Nightmare fans. I intend to go back and start over and try to get through that so I can officially rank them on my channel. Just haven't yet.
Right.
But I have seen them all, although it's been since they were released on VHS.
Sure.
So
it's been a minute.
While. Yeah, it's been a while. Other than the first three, it's been since they released on VHS or shortly afterwards. Well, Freddy versus Jason, I got that one down. I've seen that probably 100 times, but the rest of them like one time.
Oh, damn. Brother shoes on the pole. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Calvin.
I enjoyed Nightmare 2. I thought Freddy was like ruthless and evil.
Scary.
Brian commented that he wants to rewatch it and would appreciate it more.
Yeah.
I think the main reason why I liked it more was Freddy. Like, he was in the movie, where in the first one he's hidden for most of it, other than here and there. And the third one just, I don't know, it had a different feel to it when I rewatched it. But maybe watch it again. My opinions could completely change. We'll see what happens if I ever go back to it. I'm sure I will someday.
I agree. Everybody likes 3. Everybody says 3 is their favorite.
Yeah, so far for me, I'll say 2 or Freddy versus Jason, but I don't really like Freddy versus Jason that much.
Right.
They did Jason bogus in that movie.
Here it is. This is the part that scared me the most as a kid, man.
Okay. I think you're a second or 2 ahead of me. That's okay, though.
How the TV transitions to them as kids. Already, you're like, what the fuck's happening? And they're playing baseball, so you can't go wrong there.
Very true.
Baseball and a horror movie. Oh, you missed it earlier. They were hanging up a fucking Chicago Cubs poster on the wall. I was like, ew.
Oh, really? Wow. I would have really marked out for that, too.
Yeah, I knew you would.
So, Ken, on baseball subject, where do the Cubs rank on your all-time favorite teams? Towards the bottom? I know you're a Tigers fan. That's obviously...
Top 10. They'd be top 10.
Okay. Yeah, my bottom team by far is the Red
Yankees.
Sox. Although the Dodgers
Yankees
are getting close. I'm getting tired of the Dodgers signing all these players.
Always be the Yankees for me.
I don't hate the Yankees because a lot of players I like go to the
hate 'em.
Yankees.
Dude, but when I was younger, hold on, here it is. This is the part. Dude, that part used to scare me so bad as a kid. The way that, well, you missed that part earlier. That's what he said to Jimmy when he got stabbed at the when they were in the train tunnel. And the greaser that's there, he was the main greaser that stabbed his brother. That's why he can't stop staring at him.
Okay. Ken, have you done a Prisoners watch along yet?
No.
T. Parker hasn't seen Prisoners. And
I'd love to do that.
That I think you should watch that movie. So if you want to do that, and it's a longer movie though, so maybe that wouldn't be as exciting.
Don't care. I'll watch that movie anytime with anybody.
So good. He may have watched it by now, but last time I checked in with him, he hadn't watched it yet.
Yeah, no, I would love to. No, I don't hate the Blue Jays. I mean, growing up, we were in the same division as the Blue Jays too, but it was always the Yankees, always the Tigers and the Yankees. Obviously, now it's the Guardians, the Twins, the White Sox, the Royals. I can't stand them.
It's so
the Dodgers. Buying all the players gets really old. Yes, David Desmalchian, Prisoners, nice.
And don't forget Paul Dano in Prisoners is pretty good too, though.
Yep. Paul Dano's great in that movie.
Yeah, he's awesome in the Batman.
They didn't cry until I left him.
I was gonna say what was I gonna say? Now I can't remember. Damn it, I was gonna say something, then I let you talk, and then I forgot.
We were talking about baseball.
Well, I know that. You just said the Guardians. I don't think I'll ever call them the Guardians. I just can't get that input into my head, calling them the Indians for so long.
It's hard, dude.
Yeah. Of course, they're not in the National League, which divisions, leagues don't really mean anything these days. So happy the National League implemented the DH. I couldn't wait for that to happen. So maybe I will, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to say the Cleveland Guardians, even though I just said it right there.
Well, it's funny because we were talking about, I'm a baseball purist, and people are like, did the DH bother you? No, it made it fair. It evened out the leagues. I hated when the Tigers would go to a National League park and have a pitcher hit.
It's just not fair. Like it should be in either both leagues or no leagues. It needs to be consistent in both leagues. And I didn't think it was fair that all these old guys that could still hit would go to the American League because they could DH.
Right.
I mean, if the DH would have been around, the Cubs could have signed Barry Bonds for 5 years. He probably would have hit 50 home runs. I don't care what you say. You can't say Baseball Hall of Fame without Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, and Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, for sure.
You know what? Put Jose Canseco in there, too. I know that's a hot take, but he had some exciting moments in baseball. Kind of a dick in real life, I think, but...
You guys are right, though. Prisoners has some of the best acting in the world.
That's an awesome movie. I thought maybe you did watch along on that before, but that would be a good one. I'd certainly be a part of that.
No, me and Ashley have written a horror or not episode about it.
I hate the ending. Like, I want more. Give me more. What happened? It's left to interpretation what happens next.
That's what makes it so scary.
It's an awesome movie. I remember in 2013, there was 2 movies that I saw in the theater, like, with my friend Ryan, and he's like, what are these movies? Both of them, when we left the theater, he's like, wow, where do you hear these movies? Prisoners and Olympus Has Fallen. Both loved them. Both great theater experiences. And both are in my top 50 of all time.
Can I watch with you?
Yeah.
Why can't I hear?
You can? They're just not talking right now.
Can I have an earplug?
Molly, stop. What's up, Adrian? This here.
Make sure for the next stream that I unplug my speakers, by the way. Didn't know that going into that tonight, but now I know to unplug my speakers.
Daddy, can you help me?
You gotta pull your hair back, all right, gorgeous?
Hi.
Hi, Chloe.
Kenley.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Terrible.
You can't see
I
it.
know all their names. I just can't remember which
Right.
one's which, apparently. Kenley,
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
good.
I called you Chloe.
Say hi, J-Deb.
Hi.
I should be canceled.
You watching?
Yeah, I can't really hear it.
Dice had it
Turn up a
right.
little bit.
Small sledge. That's what I should have said.
Yep, small sledge.
That would have been easy.
My friend
for me to
Dice says,
remember.
hello, small sledge.
Hi.
All right, let's watch what happens here, okay?
Can you turn it a little bit now?
Nope, I just turned it up. There's not talking yet, okay?
Okay. And the movie.
I can't help it. Every time I see him, I think Negan in the comic books.
Right.
He looks just like him. In the comic books, at least.
You sure you're gonna be okay with this?
I think okay. Come on. We'll get back. The barn. So, yeah, nice over there across that creek.
I don't want an earplug for right now.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what to say about the Goonies 2.
Is there actually going to be a Goonies 2? Is that confirmed?
Confirmed, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Goonies 2 and a new Gremlins have been confirmed.
Daddy,
Okay.
after this, can we watch Jackie together?
I'm okay with Gremlins, but Goonies
And Daddy,
2.
it's kinda
Goonies,
getting
just leave it
dark
alone.
outside, so after this, can you go to bed?
Yeah, we'll go to bed after this. This part's going to be scary, so you might want to be careful.
If I get scared, I'm going to do this.
Deal.
Tell me when the scary part's coming so I can do this. Okay? We don't have to look at it. Okay? Okay, Dad?
Okay.
Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Who else is on here? Daddy, who else is on here?
Well,
Daddy, who else is on here?
there's a bunch of people in the chat that would talk.
Trust you're in trouble. Someone feels like they're in trouble, they probably are. Reach out.
Refer all problems to Dr. Bernard. Otherwise, we can be smooth. Look, come on, we have 2 dead children. Things aren't smooth or normal, are they? That wasn't. I thought you would know that.
Mr. Norman. Mr. Norman. What makes you think he was in suicide?
I just know.
You know those these kids in your class. Pretty close.
Yes, I like the phone.
Daddy.
Either one of them is suicide.
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, I love Mommy.
Emotional policy.
Take a shower with you.
Learn how you think.
It's because she's here. I want
I count for faculty as well as students. You like things in confidential settings.
It's bizarre.
It's not on the front.
I'm hoping, Ryan,
see how dark it is outside.
I think it's going to be hard to top last year. Like last year started out crap, but it got really good. It was hard to like, do I like The Substance? Do I like Alien Romulus? Do I like Heretic? Do I like
I'm not down here.
Low Lives? Ken, have you seen Low Lives?
Seen what?
Low Lives on Tubi?
Premise
Is a family is on an RV trip and they're at like a campground and two guys come up to him and they're weirded out by him, but they talk to him for a few minutes. Well, anyway, the two guys end up leaving and then the family leaves the campsite and they see these two guys on the side of the road stranded. They agree to pick one of them up to take them to their place. And that's all I'm going to say about it, but it's pretty wild. It's free on Tubi. Came out.
I'll check it out.
Exclusive. I would like it's. I think it's something you would like. And if you don't like it, it's free on Tubi, and you can tell me that I'm canceled for the opinion. But I really liked it.
I'm telling you, man, the blonde one, Nicholas Sadler, he scared me the most when I was a kid.
Okay.
What is that? Was that a knife?
Yeah.
A real knife?
Yes, ma'am. We don't touch those, do we?
That's a real knife?
Yeah.
She couldn't cut him.
I don't know.
I think it's a real knife.
Ken, have you seen Sinners yet?
It's a real knife, Dad.
We have, but it was a screener and we were having issues with it, so we didn't get to. We're actually gonna go see it in cinema so we can actually enjoy it, because the screener kept every 3 minutes or every 3 to 5 minutes it would just cut out.
Okay.
It would have to restart, and it was just I was getting so annoyed that we didn't even finish the movie.
I might see that and Accounted 2 on Sunday. We'll see though. I've been slacking on my movie watching this year, but we'll see.
So far, nothing's been too impressive for me this year.
I like Drop a little bit more than you did.
I think the only one I really liked so far was Monkey.
Okay. Haven't seen that one yet. I just watched Wolfman on Sunday. That was dumb. Although it did get better.
Until we find out something new.
Apparently, T. Parker watched Scream 6 again today and gave it a 3 out of 5 now. T. Parker, you're canceled.
Still.
I love Scream 6. I'm not like a movie review guy. I could do it. I just feel like I wouldn't enjoy the movie enough if I had to like take notes. And then the things, how would I take notes? Like, what am I going to remember about the movie? So it's possible. If the demand is there, it makes me do things. So if I do see them, I'll at least try to do a short about it, Ryan.
My belly.
Hold on, pick up.
Everybody that I've heard talk about Sinners, they absolutely love it. So at least a 4.5 out of 5, if not a 5.
Never mind.
Just stop. Check.
Oh shit. What's up, Rob and Mel? Robin Mel will be back on the channel for Final Destination.
I need to rewatch all those and do a ranking of them when the new one comes out.
Yeah.
Which technically I've only seen the first 3. I thought the third one was so bad that I didn't want to see anymore, but times have changed. Maybe rewatching it, I'm like, that's not that bad. I just apparently like Clear and Alex Browning so much that I didn't like it as much, but we'll see.
I'm too talking. Before it's like you work with the husband. I'm not thinking about my speech. You gotta stop. You wouldn't mind coming down the stage.
Oh, me too, Ryan. I think people could tell by my trailer reaction that I was not happy.
I haven't watched the trailer yet for it. I don't know if I'm going to see it or not. I didn't think the first 2 were all that great, and then I did see. I think they made another one after that.
Oh, the third one's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is it worse than Jeepers Creepers Reborn?
Never even watched Reborn.
Okay, or what? I think it was Jeepers Creepers, like the one that came out a couple years ago.
What you talking about? You got a fun chat. Well, you seem to know my stuff is nobody fucking know it. Like, finding girls in the bar. Like, just happen to be on hand. Really spirit. You feel me? What I'm supposed to do. I don't know what you're supposed to say. All I know is damn it. Sit down. Yeah, here it is. Still not scared. All right, cool.
The bass.
Boys, what's it gonna take to scare this guy?
Here it is. J Dev and other part used to fuck me up as a kid.
I'll do it. More goodness.
I'd rather have practical effects like this all day that don't look the best than shitty CGI.
I would agree.
Would I skydive? Hell no. Nope. Not a chance. Ashley would, so if you want to go with somebody, Bobby, she'll go with you. I ain't doing it.
I'd skydive. What the hell?
Hell no.
Just give me like a 3 or 4 parachutes.
I'd go deep sea diving before I'd go skydiving, and Ashley's the total opposite. She won't go in the sea.
Interesting.
Dad, how was jail?
going in the teach. Come on, I want to
Oh, Jim. Why would they?
because they're being made into it.
I don't. They don't have me out.
I agree, Ryan. I would just
We got
faint.
out.
I don't want to talk
Fall is a terrifying movie, man.
tired.
I know. I'm working 3 hours the last 4 days. What you doing with yourself?
Oh, okay, cool. Also, what? Yeah, he's like I said, he scared the shit out of me, Calvin, when I was young.
Things that I don't want to look through this. We'll let you know. All right. Or you let us know when you remember something.
Kenley, shut the fridge. Chloe,
What?
shut the fridge door, please. What?
I want you.
Not right now.
No, I meant to.
Clean up your mess.
I will. Are you still filming here?
Yes. I love that. Easy camera trick, but it looks so good.
Now we can finish up the business. So I was wanting to be rather big thing. Very. Can't run away from that. That's big no. Those don't take it first. Keep loving it. Why? Eating a family. I'm not kidding you, Jimmy. Big chicken. Like you home, man. Right now. That's it, boy. He's quick. It'd be cool, man.
Why does everybody just walk down the middle of the road?
Apparently, it's the end thing to do. Is that kid? Is he in? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead and Mrs.
Yep.
Doubtfire? Okay, that's what I thought he looked like.
Since nobody can see the car, that had to look really cool from that point of view.
gonna be fine. Okay? I have concealed something for you. I want to waiting. Nice.
Daddy,
Yeah.
can I make one almost?
2 days.
Is that really long?
Nope.
I tell my friends that I was idle and when the big kids are out there, they act crazy, but when they're not, they don't act crazy. Okay?
The dryer was on.
There are some punks in my class that they are the ones that try to stay spelling. That's what this is about. There's Billy, the kids now. Why would you do that? What killed you? They're the same guys that killed my brother. Boys who killed your brother, they were killed by a plane. You know that. How could they be that?
You got in trouble. That's awesome, Cody. This is one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations, Cody, honestly.
They told me to
Cody?
play this whole thing out. But I am not crazy. I believe you. I want to lock all the doors and don't let anybody in.
Oh, the laugh is way over the top.
Daddy,
Yes, sweetheart.
tomorrow let me go knock on the neighbor's door and see if I can play with the boys.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a dinosaur in the egg. I have to go away because it's grass.
Yeah, but I'm a 4 years. That's shot. Berkeley calls them your Look into a person's eyes, you always know who it is or what. I've been waiting for this sound.
That's not uncomfortable or anything.
Over down the residential area. Everyone will be waiting. You two were something out. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but those boys. The one of those boys. I know. Myself. By the Wayne. And we did stuff. Right. There was this routine brother. Routine, except that I got shot in the head. The doctor said I was horribly dead for over 3 months. That's when I saw it, laying the other side. He was waiting, stuck in that window, that dimension between here and sometimes they have a thought. They're unhappy enough. Something left unsettled. Sometimes they
Ooh, he said the name.
Oh, Ken left. Not my fault this time.
It spread to me, J-Dev.
Sorry.
All right, they transferred him from Milford. There it is.
I think I'm a couple seconds ahead of you now, so I'm going to pause mine for a minute. Well, not a minute, but
I'm at 105, 28, 29, 30.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
Oh, nope.
38.
40.
Let me know when you're at
41,
105,
42.
105, 49.
Okay. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
Okay, we should be almost on at the same part.
Not tonight.
You're in charge too. Why can't I do it?
Because it's
Looking for the bullet. They need us to put this all together. Let them try to bring it to get going, you know.
that fucking laugh, man.
It's a bit wild.
And that's where they went to commercial break. That's weird. A book that has people's phone numbers in it?
What are those?
Yeah, that's a weird thing to have.
Why did
Even
they
has
have
their
a
addresses in them.
What's Norman's little brother?
Ken, what night of WrestleMania did you like more? Okay. I liked the main event of night one better. The rest of night one was kind of not as good. Night two had better matches, but the main event was dumb.
Yeah.
Aside from Cena winning. And Travis Scott being the X Factor. And of course, Joe Hendry was amazing.
That was the best part of night two.
I didn't think he was coming out at WrestleMania. I was completely caught off by that. I thought it was going to be Sami Zayn. I thought it was going to be Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens still.
I said Sami Zayn. That was my guess.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn or Nick Aldis.
Yeah. I was thinking, my roommate was saying Rusev. I'm like, he's not going to come back at WrestleMania. He's going to come back on Raw. I was right about that.
Well, because if he came back, they're not going to have him come back to lose.
Right. Same thing with Aleister Black. I marked out for Joe Hendry, Stone Cold, and booed the crap out of Becky. I can't stand Becky Lynch, unfortunately.
Really?
I don't like her. I don't like Jey Uso. I initially liked LA Knight. Now he's stale as all hell. So,
oh, yeah, he's stale as shit now.
He needs to turn heel and not say yeah anymore. I think he would be better off turning heel and then becoming a face again like 6 to 12 months later. Yeah.
I think Becky Lynch is going to be a Paul Heyman girl.
Possible. They got such a deep roster right now. I'm a little worried about like too many good people. Like they're so deep. Like all these people come back and it's like, where are we going to put them? They almost need to make another brand. It's time to let some people go.
I did like that last night, Ashton. Vince. It's me, Austin.
Oh, last night with Sammy coming back, that whole segment. I know you loved it. I thought it was completely useless and pointless. It proves that all Jey Uso could do is say yeet, and it's me used day one. That's all he could do. He'd be better off being a heel. I know he wouldn't fit as a heel right now, but Those people with one-word catchphrases like Daniel Bryan, Jey Uso, LA Knight. Of course.
So you're not a big Jey Uso guy.
I think it's awesome that he got the push that he got, but he's just being shoved down my throat. Maybe not down your throat, but I'm like, I'm already sick of him. Like when he comes out, I want to change the channel or turn off Netflix.
I'm sorry. All I heard was blah, blah, blah. I'm a dirty tramp.
It's a hot take. Everybody loves Jey Uso, just not me. I feel like Jay has better charisma, but Jimmy overall is probably better as...
I do like Jimmy more. I will 100% agree with that.
I just think all Jey Uso can do is say yeet and do to his music. That's all he can do. He's very limited in the ring. He can do his super kicks that hardly ever connect, his spears that aren't good, and his splashes that are okay, whatever. You know, I don't know. That's just me. I'm a hater, I guess.
You're starting to piss me off, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I just give my opinion. Like, I don't see anything really good. It's good for Jey Uso, the person, but as a character, he's going to start getting booed pretty soon. Maybe.
Oh, I know. But see, I'm a big Uso. I like Jey Uso. I'll always be. Sami Zayn will always be kind of my guy. I like Sami a lot. I'm also a big Kevin Owens guy. Yes, Ken Shamrock's absolutely overrated.
Ken Owens,
or underrated.
Kevin Owens is awesome.
Jay is a mid-carder. Sorry, Ken.
That's great.
Well, guess what, Ashton?
You are fucking grounded, mister.
That comment by Ashton should go in the Sledgehammer Horror Comment of Fame section.
Remember this part, J-Dev.
Okay.
This is going to come into play in our conversation at the end.
Okay. Karrion Kross deserves the biggest push on the main roster. He's got all the tools. They just don't use them ever. Asian Action Assassin. It's good. I hope more people join the faction. I'm assuming they will. It's off to a good start, though.
Yeah, you got Rollins, Heyman, and Breaker. Hell yeah.
I don't think Braun Breaker necessarily needed a faction, but okay, fine. I wish they would just call him Braun Steiner, personally, but
yeah.
Hopefully they add Austin Theory or Grayson Waller or both of them to that faction. Or maybe Trick Williams. I don't know that much about Trick Williams, but like more young up-and-comers to build them as superstars.
Right. Under Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Get Mello.
Mello would be good because he's going to get released with Miz. Everybody that has Miz as a partner, they end up getting released. Damian Sandow, Alex Riley. I can't remember the other two people that he had. Of course, R-Truth is still there, and he still looks like he's 25.
Insane. Yeah, so now you just found out that the reason they died is because they dropped their car keys, and he took it. That's why they couldn't start the car.
Okay. I missed that. Thank you for it. Well, I saw some of it, but you pointed it out. Now I know more about it. I'll tell you one thing. Alex Riley's theme was fucking awesome. That theme he had before he left.
Yes.
Yep. Say it to my face. That's a awesome theme. The themes they have now are so the newer themes in the last 5 years by Def Rebel are terrible. There's a couple of exceptions, but they're awful themes in my opinion. Roman Reigns' was good, but then they remixed it, and I don't like the new theme. I like the other one better. And the WWE women's division needs new tag teams. It's time to bring back the Iconics because they're absolutely the best women's tag team of all time. Iconic!
I just want to see Alexa Bliss do something, man.
Well, yeah, her too. But I'm talking about real legit tag teams that they just keep throwing people together that last for like a month and they switch people. The Iconics need to come back. Yes, Jim Johnston should come back. I don't know if he wants to come back, but he should. They should pay him whatever he wants and also give him a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, if the Bushwhackers can get in, if their Great Khali can get in, if Coco can get in,
right?
I mean, Jim Johnston should have his own wing.
So here's where you find out. He's got his 12 cents. Library books.
No baseball cards. I think there were some baseball cards.
Yep. And car keys. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to the Wyatt Six.
Probably see them on Friday night. Well, you will, because I don't have USA anymore. Although I could get it for a week, but I don't know if I want it. I don't think so, Justin. I think they're coming back on Friday. Probably with Aleister Black. Maybe Alexa Bliss. I feel like Alexa Bliss is bigger than the Wyatt Six. No offense to the Wyatt Six, but
I know it's crazy, but I believe what you're saying. Believe in that. It's somehow always moving. I'm tired. I'm not going to be afraid anymore.
I don't know who this guy is. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen him or anything else, Calvin. Practical fire stunt that almost hurt both those guys.
yeah, I agree, Ashton. Alexa's too big for the Wyatt Six or Bo. We'll see what happens. Personally, I think she should go back to being the goddess and just being a single star, but there's too many women right now that are good. It's a stacked division. Who I've only seen the first 12. No. I know for sure I watched the first 12 rounds. I barely remember a lot about it, though. So I'll say 12 rounds because I've never seen any of the Brady movies.
Right. It'd be so hard to get those shots down so perfect because obviously a van burning isn't going to go forever.
Favorite match type? Elimination Chamber, probably. War Games, possibly, depending on who's in it. Ryan, I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think Batman 89 is highly overrated.
False.
That's just to me because I like other ones a lot better, like the Nolan movies. Like it doesn't hold a candle to them, in my opinion. Yep. I don't like Batman 89 that much. Maybe when I first saw it, I liked it a lot. And then when I saw 92, the Danny DeVito one, I didn't like that at first, but the more I watched it, the more I liked it. And now I don't even care about 89.
Like, you don't care about 89 at all?
I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it, but like that's nothing that I desire to watch again.
Go fuck yourself.
Right. It's a hot take. I get it. I'm full of hot takes tonight. My Jey Uso negativity, my Batman 89 negativity. At least I haven't mentioned Scream 2 yet. Oops, there it goes. Yeah, I've never watched any of the Nolan movies over 89. Over and over again, by far. Fun fact, The Dark Knight Rises is my second favorite movie of all time. Over The Dark Knight, hot take. Dark Knight's in my top 10 too, though.
I like Batman Begins more than both of them.
Okay. I'm not saying that's a bad one. I just like the other two.
I love the Scarecrow. I love Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
I love this, how they could feel that he tried to come back.
To me, that's really underrated too out of all of them. Like, not a lot of people talk about Batman Begins. Some people do, but like everybody talks about The Dark Knight. I talk about The Dark Knight Rises. I know Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, better than Bane. But Dark Knight Rises, I think, is really good. Plus, you get Anne Hathaway versus Rachel McAdams. Or not Rachel McAdams, Maggie Gyllenhaal. I don't know why I said Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Ashton, I already know your displeasure with Scream 2, so that's we already know about that. Wow, Scream 2's hidden in my background now behind my Dexter poster. Well, T. Parker, they both are my top 10 of all time. So Dark Knight is, I think, 8th now. I moved it down a little bit. Rises is my second favorite movie of all time. I know that's a crazy thought, but it is. And how dare you give Scream 6 a 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd today? It's going even more down than it was before, I think. I think it was a 3.5 last time I checked. Scream 2 is the most epic horror movie of all time. But it's better than the 3 out of 5.
right, here we go. The conclusion.
It's at like 125, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yep.
I'll let you ask Jimmy. I wanted to make sure you wanted to check it out.
Fucking love this part.
How much money you get? Girls lying. You gonna run and tell on it?
Scream 2, a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Awesome. I give it a 5 out of 5 because it's the most epic horror movie of all time, but that's my opinion.
What's going on? You want to get to this tunnel? You better pay. Get it. How much money? Set. You know what the hell you're doing? Leave it alone. Vinny, get this from us before I smack.
Scream 3.
Oh shit. Wayne's back.
Game's on. Leave it alone. Shut up. Shut up. This time you gotta pay, kid. And I know that. Come on. You ain't going to worry about it. That's not what I said. Leave it alone.
Man, nobody gets me. And that the red lighting right there, so fucking brilliant.
I like The Rock as an actor. He's chosen some bad roles initially, but I do like him as an actor. I feel like he does have acting chops. I'd like to see him in different roles instead of essentially
I was
playing the
just
same
saying-
character.
That's what I was gonna say. I would like to see him in some more diverse roles.
Yeah. The Scorsese film that he signed up to do should be interesting.
That again, this is a '90s made-for-TV movie, and that looked better than a lot of the shit they do today with CGI.
Yeah. It's crazy how that is, you know, something that's
Yeah, but it's got that charm to
30,
it to me.
34 years old, 33 years old. Looks way better than some stuff. I don't know how you could have stuff that bad.
Right.
That's my cat, June.
I gave it to my son. It's Scott. I think that's our dad. I'm your brother now. I'm Jim.
No, can't be. Jimmy.
Agreed.
Oh, 100%, Ryan.
My brother and I did that.
It's been 27
Some CGI is good, but often it isn't the best, in my opinion.
Right. I've always said that CGI should be like seasoning, and practical effects should be like your course. Use your CGI as your salt and pepper to spice it up a little bit, but don't have that be your main course.
Ken, have you seen Faster with Dwayne Johnson in it? That might be one you might want to check out. I mean, it's an action movie, but he gets released from prison, and then he wants to kill all the people that are involved in something. It's got Billy Bob Thornton in it. It's pretty good. Came out in like 2010, maybe 2011.
Yeah.
Not that his role is that great. He doesn't really talk a lot in the movie. He's more just a badass, but it's underrated. Not a lot of people don't talk about it.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay. Yeah, that's ridiculous that they film it with practical effects and then decide they want to put CGI in it.
I want the practical effect version of that movie.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Maybe there'll be an Arrow release of it someday.
God, I hope.
open the home. Now it's over. I'm a better place. I'm happy. One day, will be better. Well, let's get together.
I want you to hold on to these. It's 12 cents.
Good luck, Corey. My big brother.
Okay, so in the novel, she dies at that scene in the house. They
Okay.
kill her.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
Oh, it's way more brutal.
I think that would have been better, personally, to make it more memorable. But
Yeah, they kill her at the house. Like I said, the whole book obviously is way more brutal. But when we talk about movies that we want to see remade today, this is always at the top of my list. Always, I would love to see this get a theatrical release now. So, even though we had some technical difficulties throughout the first half hour, what are your thoughts on this, J-Dev?
yeah, that was a pain in the ass to deal with. I was about to tell you, I'm done. Just cut me out. It was good. I enjoyed it. Obviously, there's some stuff that you're telling me about, but I need to watch it to see it to put it together. But I think it was pretty good for first time watch. Obviously, my attention wasn't fully to it because we started talking about wrestling in the chat, but it's not bad. I like Timothy Matheson's performance. I don't remember all the character names, obviously, but the guy that looks like Negan or the Fonz, I thought all those guys were pretty memorable, even though the laugh was annoying. For a made-for-TV movie, it was pretty entertaining. I'll probably buy it, actually.
Yeah, I own the DVD. I'm hoping that someday we get a remake of this because I really think they could do something amazing with this. So, next week, guys, we are going to be, Ashley and I will be doing a Would You Rather next week for halfway to Halloween. So next week on the 30th, Ashley and I will be doing that. And like I said, throughout May, will be Final Destination. So we'll be doing a lot of Final Destination themed stuff throughout the month of May. So, J-Deb, do you want to talk about anything you have coming up?
Regular TV show reviews of Better Call Saul finale review is tomorrow, I believe. Still continue my Lost reviews. I know it's not really what people want to talk about. Stranger Things reviews start on the 25th. I've already seen the whole series thus far, but I do that stuff to keep videos going on a daily basis. You don't see me not upload during the day. It's 5+ years of daily uploads. So
that's how it should be, man.
And then when The Walking Dead, Dead City Season 2 starts, I'll be doing reviews for that. Don't know what time those will be, but it appears on the 4th, but I think episodes will be dropped early Friday morning. So by Saturday, I should have a review out for the first episode, and then every Saturday or before or afterwards.
And
my usual
if you guys
UFC,
are not, make sure you subscribe.
Yes, thank you. My usual UFC stuff. When Dexter Resurrection comes, we need to do watch-alongs for Dexter, but not all the episodes. I think when you and Ashley start watching it, we should do watch-alongs for the finales of each season, and then bring like random people. Like I want to be a part of all of them. And T. Parker, Cody, Brad. Cody definitely needs to be on for some of them if he wants to do it. That'd be awesome. But timing might be an issue, but I want to see you watch Dexter. It has some low points, but it also has some of the highest points of television.
Yeah, and we will get to it. That's something we will get to. So, man, J-Dub, thank you for joining me. As always, don't go anywhere, my friend. I always want to, chat with you a little bit after we're done.
Absolutely.
Everyone else, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Those links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who
what you are. And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.